Attempting to understand a cat's true feelings about almost anything can be almost impossible. I mean, let's be honest, humans have a hard enough time just trying to get a read on each other, let alone animals. However, when it comes to the topic of hurt feelings, as we call them, things are a bit different. Your cat won't be bummed out if you cancel a romantic dinner date, but they will be a bit confused if you walk into a room without even giving them the slightest bit of attention. Cats have very important needs, and the majority of being let down involves someone they trust failing to act on what has become standard expectations. Let's kick things off with your voice, vocal tone, vocal pitch, how you use your voice. If all of a sudden you start ranting and raving, openly scolding your pet could develop a case of the hurt feelings, especially if this is something they've never seen or heard before. Harsh punishment out of left field. That could introduce some confusing and hurt feelings. Another case of the feels could be caused by the lack of proper maintenance. Failure to clean the food bowl, the water bowl, the toilet bowl, as in the litter box. If you've always been right there at every turn, removing that waste, and then one day things are just not as fresh, let's say, your cat could find using the restroom a bit difficult, but could also wonder just what's going on with you. Here again, so much about hurt feelings for a feline centers around expectations suddenly not being met. Let's now talk about comfort. Does your cat receive a few petting sessions per day? Perhaps they just know to join you on the sofa each and every night. It's just a regular thing. Well, what if just all of a sudden that stops? Your cat will be confused and hurt. Where's my human and where's my petting time? The routine has changed and now I've been left out of the loop. Hurt feelings can lead to depression and even aggression. And joined right at the hip with petting time, let's talk about playtime, the fun stuff. If your cat has learned to depend on you for some positive enrichment in this regard and suddenly it all stops, this could cause a big problem. Hurt feelings, that could be just scratching the surface. And when I say scratching the surface, if you don't get back on the ball with that playtime, your cat could start scratching at the surface of household valuables. A bit earlier, I spoke about the walkthrough. Your cat is meowing, sees you as clear as day, and yet you just keep on keeping on. Not even as much as a glance. Neglect. That can really get under your cat's skin. This is just as bad as shouting and harsh punishment. The cold shoulder can really hurt. If your cat is talking to you, at the very least acknowledge it. Just something as simple as a wave or a hello. It sounds silly, but it can mean a lot, because while you won't always be able to pause your world and engage with your cat for half an hour, you can be responsive in some capacity. And before I close things out today, I'll mention jokes, teasing, foolishness, just messing around for your pleasure. Example, breaking out the cat treats, pouring some in your hand, only to put them right back in the container and laugh. Showing your cat a toy only to keep it from them. The act of playing on your cat's emotions, that's not advised. If you're going to be about that life, there needs to be some type of big payoff. Mind games are for the garbage can. Humans play enough of that mess with each other. Don't start it up with your cat. And on that note, I now turn things right on over to you. Can you add to this list? Can you place a few more things in the hurt feelings basket? The comment section, as always, it's all yours. Thanks for watching.